Welcome to Small Steps. My name's Seth Potts and I want to show you how to connect access queries into Excel. So if I have a blank sheet open here and let's say I have access database that I've built. I have a specific query that I run that I collect data from on a regular basis. An example I'm going to use here is just pulling the last week worth of crimes just for a count. So it'll just pull in a query that pulls the last 7 days from where we are. Instead of pulling that repetitively and copying and pasting into an Excel sheet, if I'm going to use this for an automation, a dashboard, something like that, we could do that fairly easily from here. So from this blank sheet, where you're going to go is up to the top to the Data tab. And when you select that, go over to Get Data. And we looked at this previously to get from data from a PDF. There's some other options there. This second one down is what we're going to look at here today is from a database, and the second one from a Microsoft Access database. You will then navigate to where you have that query built out, whatever database it's in. This one in particular I have here, and select import, and what it's going to do is open up this navigator so it reads through that database and any queries you have built. The one I was referring to here is 1 week of crimes. When you click on it once, it'll show you a brief summary of what it is here. So this one doesn't have a lot of extra information on. This can run with pretty much any query you have though, so I could have added more information to it, but this is just going to pull the case numbers and however you have your queries set up. So I have it where it's not going to pull repeat numbers, so it goes ahead and filters that out to just unique numbers there. And then the information going along with it is the report date. So like I said, the last 7 days from where we are. And then the month and month name. I don't necessarily need those for this, but any other fields you have would populate in here. So once you look at it and see that is what you want, you click the load, and you can see here it's thinking, and it will populate it here in a second into a table. All right, so we have our data in here now. The next step of what I typically like to do, especially when I'm automating a report or anything like that, is if you're clicked into the table that's there, you click up here on properties, and it gives you different options here. We're going to go into this query properties, and it has a couple different options here. If you have this open quite often, you can set this to refresh in whatever time frame you'd like it to refresh in, 60 minutes, 5 minutes, anything like that. The one I typically use is this refresh data when opening the file. What this is going to do is every time I open this Excel sheet, it's going to run that query in the background and give me new data. So right now it has the last 7 days from where we're at. I'm going to go over here, and just to show, I'm just going to do a quick count for that, and we're going to select this column here, close those parentheses, and see there's 44 cases that we've had in the last 7 days. So when I open this the next day and it recalculates for the prior 7 days before that, where I'm pulling, this number automatically updates. So you can imagine you can have multiple sheets down here with different tables pulled. Doesn't even have to be from the same access query. You can pull from whatever database you have for that information. I've built a pretty good dashboard that's just a trend analysis of the last 5 weeks worth of time, where we are currently with certain things. You can see where the highs and lows are. So all I have to do is I build this once, build the query, and I don't even have to open access again if it's what I want. I just connect it in here, and every time I open this sheet, it will automatically update those numbers and any other calculations I have done off them. If you found this tutorial helpful and would like to see more, click like and subscribe below. Next video coming up is going to be on recording macros.